Yeah, as
and
our
tonic.
final
Gin and tonic.
non-Halloween related movie, we'll do our review of Black Adam.
Let's go.
All right.
Ayo, Black Adam.
So Black Adam, I will do the synopsis without using Google. All right. The movie stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
The one and only.
as Black Adam.
We
Yes.
got drive.
He
we
is
got
an
power.
anti-hero,
Anti-hero.
like the Taylor Swift song says.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of on a mission to figure out like what the fuck is going on,
Yeah.
kind of,
His
and
purpose.
maybe find the goodness within him.
Mm.
All right, so let's just give our first impressions, eh?
We got drive. We got power. We get hungry. We devour.
We stay hungry,
We
we
stay,
devour.
yeah. We
For
stay
the
hungry.
hours and take
We
what's
devour.
ours. Did you like it?
I like The Rock.
You like the Rock? Yeah.
It was very entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining is the right word to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like basically what I'd say. Like, it's
Yeah.
entertaining. It's fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. It is dumb, but like, it is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the visuals. I think the visuals are, as the kids say, on fleek.
Do the kids say that?
No, nobody says that. I don't know why you just said that, dude. I'm gonna be honest. That was,
Ironic joke.
yeah. Yeah, I thought it was very visually impressive. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Action
Awesome.
sequences, lots of action sequences. Very fast paced movie. Though low key, like, still felt a bit long. Because it was like 2.5 hours for it. And I'm like, okay, you can cut off like about 40 minutes.
We got to see 2 hours of The Rock though, so
We did. Yeah.
Mm,
I will
point.
get into that more in acting, I suppose. But
Yes, of
what about
course.
you, Sonny? What are you in the same
That's-
boat?
Yeah, just saying.
how's
Yeah,
the
it was
camera
just-
quality?
It was alright.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, it would have been better if I like got like the proper audio and stuff.
Oh
Or
yeah.
like sing. And,
But you
like,
saw it in the theaters.
I did, and well,
he
He
just had his ears covered,
he
you
had
know,
his
I watched it in a
AirPods on.
bootleg cinema. It wasn't a great experience.
Damn.
Yeah,
aka his bedroom.
yeah.
Yeah.
The hi-fi system wasn't. The bootleg hi-fi system was not enough. But it's just, yeah, it was entertaining. It was dumb, and we all share the same sentiments.
I think between
really.
Dio and I, we paid $13 for this movie, so it was like honestly fine.
Yeah. It's just combined together. It's just like we all feel the exact same way, and that's
Yeah,
the simplicity of this film.
yeah,
It we all can agree exactly on how we felt about this film before coming into this review.
yeah.
Quite a few pointing at screen moments.
Oh yeah,
We'll get more into that, but
Yes.
those are our first impressions. We'll just dive in and talk about the acting first, because I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
everyone wants to
yeah.
know how Dwayne The Rock Johnson was. And like, in my opinion, I think everyone did a decent to good job, except for some characters. Which, light spoiler, but not. This really isn't a spoiler. There is a funny British man who I don't think is actually British.
Oh yeah.
But he's like putting
Yeah.
on a he sounds like a Call of Duty announcer
yeah.
who's like not excited about his job.
It sounded like to me like he was a European pretending to be British.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just like
Get on the ground now.
I'm gonna die anyways. My character's gonna die. There's no
Go on,
point in me putting
spoiler.
effort.
Yeah.
If you guys have
No,
ever
it's fine.
seen-
It's honestly not that much.
Yeah.
It's funny.
if you guys ever seen like Chinese propaganda clips with like British people or like Americans, and it's all Europeans
Yeah.
trying to be American. Or
Yeah, true
British.
that. True that.
sounded like that.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, there was
Yeah, no
sorry.
spoilers because it's just a side character. With no,
Yeah, it doesn't
no
really matter.
plot value.
Yeah, just like occasional characters, pretty much just like side characters, are not great.
Yeah.
I think the main cast was pretty decent. I don't think the main cast was utilized very well in terms of their acting capabilities,
Mm.
because like there are only like a couple of characters who actually get things to do, and that's like
Yeah.
Hawkman, Black Adam,
The kid.
maybe
Dr.
Dr. Fate a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah. And Pierce Brosnan's fucking great in this movie still. Because he's Pierce Brosnan and he's good in everything. He was even good in that Cinderella movie we watched.
I don't know who Pierce Brosnan is, sorry.
The Dr. Fate.
Oh, okay.
He's a James Bond. That's what he's famous for.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gone on to be British.
Mm-mm.
But
Fun.
yeah, it was a
See, all
fun
the
guy.
good actors are British.
I think The Rock, he looks like he's trying his hardest, so like, good on him.
No, he's being very stern.
Yeah,
Very
I
serious.
don't think when they go for emotional moments, it doesn't really pay off very well.
Because he's not doing a one-liner.
What?
Because he's not good at. He's good at one-liners.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. He's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like the performance you expect out of The Rock is probably the performance you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
Though, I mean, it's technically a different sort of character for the ones he usually plays. So he usually plays
Yeah.
comedic characters, except for like Fast and Furious,
Well, he still makes funny jokes in that.
and like his first appearance in Fast and Furious, I think.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So acting is fine, I guess.
It's a rock movie.
It's a Rock movie. Speaking of Rock, they have the Rolling Stones, but we'll get into that later.
Oh.
Cinematography.
Yes. Yes. They had some cool shots.
They had cool shots.
Yeah.
It was super Zack Snyder in the way everything was.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
use a lot of flashback sequences that look like the movie 300 with the way the color grading is.
Because it's the ancient times. you know.
Yeah.
Ancient
Gotta have
means.
sepia.
Yeah.
Um,
They even had a kicking kick. Did they have a kick? Yeah,
so
they had
I
a
feel
kick.
like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually a direct
Yeah.
reference to 300.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think a lot of just the stylistic way of the movie is just a reference to Zack Snyder because he's the DC dude for the past few years.
A lot of slow motion.
A lot of slow
a
motion,
lot of slow motion.
a lot of those like I guess
Unnecessary.
comic book frames, you know, like
Yeah.
splash pages, I guess you'd call them, right?
Yeah.
Which is nice. They're like maybe a bit too much of slow motion at times, you know.
It was like a slow motion bit every fighting scene. I guess.
Because yeah, some of the characters have like fast movement.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, so cinematography pretty decent. Yeah.
Let's go.
The writing.
Rating?
Okay. For me, you know how The Rock said he's been working on this for 15 years?
Was he?
Yeah, that's like the thing around this movie, right?
Did
It's
he
a
write this
15-year-old
movie?
passion project.
He didn't.
Huh.
He didn't write it, I don't
wasn't
think.
involved in that.
But this definitely feels like the sort of comic book movie that was probably written 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Now that you say it like that.
The dialogue was ranged from fine to awful. Like that's kind of the
Yeah.
like I can't really. There's nothing to compliment with the ways of the dialogue.
Ah.
What are some funny lines?
Any last words?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought it was kind of fitting in the way that, you know, the Rock's character is just some guy who's thirsty for blood.
No, that wasn't The Rock. It was a random person.
Oh,
said
the
that.
random guy. That was the random guy.
Yeah, so that
It's
was
the British guy.
it was the British guy, right? A lot
was
of
very
get on the
funny.
ground now. There's, I don't know, lots of things.
But that
Also,
made it kind of.
every line's just a
stand out.
cliche. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. You could either be the world's. You could either destroy the world or be its savior or something. Was one of the lines. Very generic writing crap.
And his character is the type of very blunt dialogue as well, which is also the way they write jokes around that is also very cliche.
Yeah,
That was sarcasm, wasn't it?
yeah.
Funny sarcasm joke.
It's all.
Self-aware.
It's actually very like those sort of jokes are like Wonder Woman. They're like the first Wonder Woman type of things. Because like the actual story itself is very Wonder Woman. The way it's like someone from the past goes into the modern world, fish out of water situation. But this is mixed with surprisingly a lot of Deadpool 2 ideas with the way that Deadpool tried to be integrated into the X-Men. and that was kind of the way like they were kind of integrating him into the Justice Society
Right.
because Deadpool bad guy,
Hmm.
said good like that sort of thing.
Speaking of Deadpool, there's the one guy that looks like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, like I feel like you've probably seen this movie 1,000 times before in terms of the story. I will say one thing. I did think that the JLA Black Adam rivalry was interesting enough, but then they have a whole thing involving a what's it called? What's it called when a plot device that is an item? There's a word for it. A
Load.
MacGuffin, right?
Muffin.
The concept is familiar.
Yeah. And it divulges into just like stupid superhero stuff. Like I don't even mean that as a diss to superhero movies, but just like it becomes very 2016 Suicide Squad by the end. The big CGI battle and against a creature, and it gets into stuff that I don't feel represented the actual heart of the movie, which is the Black Adam relationship with the JLA, and I just couldn't give a shit about that stuff. So it was just like, why even put that in there? And that part of it just felt like a really outdated superhero movie, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon like the characters are pretty underwritten. Some characters,
Yeah.
like you were talking about, the guy looks like Deadpool Adam Smasher, right?
Yeah.
And also the Spitty lady.
Yeah, they did nothing.
They have no role in the
Yeah.
actual movie. They're just there to fill the team.
Yeah.
Hawkman is fine. Like he actually has like a role
Mhm.
to do because he's the main antagonist, I guess. But he's not actually the main antagonist. We'll talk more in spoilers. But and Dr. Fate kind of has something going for him, but like not enough. Like he kind of has enough to kind of you can do a whole thing with him that like he could get his own solo movie or something. That sort of thing.
Yeah. So kind of in the movie, he was presented as the guy to be. He has a whole arc, I guess.
He has a whole thing.
But like, I reckon it'll be better if he has something of his own
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I will just
was
add that
my-
I apologize for being unprofessional, leaving my phone on not silent. Somehow it turned on. It must have been when I dropped it,
Yeah.
and then it turned its
And
silent mode
unfortunately, we
on
are
off.
announcing that Sunny is being kicked out of the group. So
Yeah.
we're
Yes,
only
he
on
has
Holy
broken
Duo
rule
now.
number 62.
work
Yeah.
messages. I will put my phone away now. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Did you guys have any more comments on the writing that aren't spoilers?
Nope.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
is this a metaphor for Palestine?
What?
Is the whole movie a metaphor for Palestine?
I don't know.
Think
Or
about it.
just any occupied area.
Yes, but it was Middle Eastern, and it's the brown people versus the whites who are interfering from
Was this
internationally.
was it in the Middle East?
Yes.
Kondak.
Wasn't it
Well,
set
it's
in like the top of Africa? Like Egypt area?
Egypt's in the east.
Kondak.
I mean, I guess it's
Uh,
sort of. I guess if you could kind of. Do you classify Egypt as Middle East?
There was a battle that took
I
place.
guess not in the middle.
There's a
but, like,
battle called the Battle of Kondak that took place in real life.
where is
Oh, I
Kondak?
Well, hold on.
Egypt.
I don't think it's the place in the movie was
Yeah,
the
I
real
know.
place,
Probably not.
but it is like it is. I think.
I guess
fictional
it would be
Egypt.
like when Egypt
Yeah.
was occupied by Britain. Yeah.
But yeah,
Muslims led by the Islamic Prophet Muhammad dug a trench, attacking the city from the south. Blah blah blah. Actually, Kondak. It's also an Iranian village. Battle of the Trench, 600 AD.
Yeah.
But what about Kondak,
Ooh.
DC? Wow, it's on Earth. Fantastic.
yeah,
Middle East.
yeah.
Real.
Actually, maybe. Do you think I'll be able to find stuff about like inspiration?
No, because
Probably not?
the movie would be different. Because
true, yeah.
it would be a different time and stuff.
Culturally, the country is similar to Egypt.
Yeah, like that is the
Oh,
because they had
have
pyramids and shit. Yeah.
temples.
All right,
Um,
that'll be the last time I take my phone out.
could be a metaphor, but like this movie's kind of too dumb to have a metaphor for.
But they're like,
Yeah,
oh, my
true.
saviors, which is Black Adam.
And then the real villain, which I'm actually realized I'm not gonna say because spoilers.
The
Was-
reason was that the funny man from Underground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hermits.
but okay, well, yeah, we'll just skip past that and we'll just keep going.
Here, let's go.
Audio sound stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to say, there was a great moment where I could hear the sound of fucking the Rolling Stones song. Which one was it? Paint It Black playing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is Paint It Black. But then it goes into this insane like orchestral shit. And then 2 minutes
Yeah.
later it starts playing Paint It Black.
Yeah,
And then I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Bro.
yeah.
I have nothing against it. It was just kind of fucking funny.
Not just funny, fucking funny.
Fucking funny.
I didn't even notice it. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
no, I
remember
was the
anything
only
about
one in
it.
the theater, mate. Oh, speaking of like, I just want to talk about our theater experience.
oh,
People are fucking dumb, bro. Like, every time they'd make like a stupid joke, everyone would fucking laugh. And then Dio would be like,
shut up.
shut the fuck up.
It's not funny, guys.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I get it. It's, you're in the movies with your friends. Like, you might as well, like, try
I mean, I guess
have
we're
a laugh.
laughing.
You guys were in the movie.
We did laugh a lot, though. We laughed at whenever The Rock
Yeah.
appeared.
Yeah, we didn't laugh at the jokes. We laughed,
We
laughed
laughed
at
at
when The Rock looked at the camera. I was
And the
like,
funny British man. Yeah, that was a lot of The Rock looking directly at the camera, and I was like, bro.
he did the thing. Oh, he looked
Yeah,
at the
when he
camera.
was an eyebrow thing, we're like, oh. Yeah. Also, for the post-credit scene, I expected everyone to start cheering, you know?
No one.
So
was
I
doing-
whooped and nobody else whooped. That was the part where I was like, surely I can join the mob mentality, and then I failed.
Surely the cinema you went to was just a bunch of people who don't actually watch superhero movies, but looking for a
No.
fun time.
Our
It was a hipster
theater was
cinema.
pretty packed, so I assume. Because they also stayed for the post-credit scene. So I feel like they would have been a little bit versed in that. Yeah, so as I was saying, Sunny's laughing at something that didn't happen. So
Didn't
we'll just
happen.
pretend.
Nothing happened.
When I was saying that, like,
I'm gonna hide behind my sunglasses
audience
now.
is funny, and I tried to whoop, but it failed.
He tried.
We'll just jump into spoiler zone then, right?
Did we talk about editing,
Editing.
and visuals?
Oh, sorry, editing and visuals. I think
Which
we
were
touched upon.
Touched upon it in cinematography.
CGI is quite good.
Yeah,
good.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
Like, yo, good
That was-
CGI.
Although it
Impressive.
kind of goes hand in hand with the cinematography, where they're trying to put together the comic book
Yeah,
house.
sort of look.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Suits look good.
Mhm.
Lots of detail.
Yeah.
Action, pop it off. In terms of VFX, I was saying that like, Doctor Fate kind of looks a bit too similar to the MCU's portrayal of Doctor Strange,
Yes, they're old. Both old people.
and they probably in the comics they'll probably rip offs of each
Yeah.
other or something.
Did you just burn Benedict Cumberbatch? Old people.
Well, he's getting grey hairs.
Benedict Cumberbatch is sexy.
So
Hey,
is
it's
the
just
other
a
guy
number.
who's James Bond.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan's a lot older than this Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm
That
pretty sure.
just tells you that he's sexier and older.
He is pretty. He's a sexy old man. That's true.
He's a silver fox, as
Ooh.
they say.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Right.
That's not what foxes do. What does the fox say?
What? What the? Oh my!
Yeah.
Like, I just went down another one of my brain rabbit holes where what does the fox say? And then the fox says spoiler zone, and then the spoiler zone, and then I just realized
You forgot the.
I forgot the
Yeah.
recorder again.
I thought of that immediately.
Hey,
Rabbit hole.
he did
more like
bring us
foxhole.
nuggets though, so that's
Ah.
Oh my right.
Well,
Yeah.
I apologize for the fourth time in
All
a row.
good, man. All good.
you just keep it in your bag, bro.
And it's now. This is now.
really
It's like,
should.
Yeah.
But let's just talk spoilers then.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, spoiler zone.
Hey.
Maybe timestamp in the description, like the Spotify description.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Thank
Yo.
you, editor.
Thank
Spoilers
you,
for Black
you.
Adam. You probably were really eager to talk about this, so you could just talk about it now. Superboy.
I wasn't eager to talk about it. It just slipped.
Yeah. But yeah. I guess the big question that everyone was kind of going to the movie was like, is Superman in it? Because like Black Adam, I'm not Black Adam. The Rock had been talking a lot about Black Adam fighting Superman in leading up to this. So like everyone was like, oh, Henry Cavill coming back, and yeah, he's in it. So I think the post-credit scene
He's
pretty
at
good.
the end, and he has a very good mustache, not on him.
Yes, he doesn't have a mustache. Henry Cavill this weekend went on to Instagram and officially announced he's back as Superman. And apparently this is just a
Yo.
taste of what is to come. Which is good,
Superman
because
versus Black
fuck
Adam.
DC, bro. Like, they fucked him over. But hey, he's back. Back, baby.
Can we get Peacemaker back?
We probably, yeah, we will.
Peacemaker
it's gonna be like a second
versus
season, isn't
The
there?
Rock, bro. Oh, Black Adam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I legitimately, you know how they were like leading, like Waller was in this one?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be like teaming up with the Suicide Squad or some shit. Or,
Uh-huh.
like at the end of the post-credit scene, when she's like, "Oh, I know other friends or something," and I thought she was going to be like the Suicide Squad, but no, it was of who are not of
Superman.
this planet. I was like, "Oh, it's fucking Superman." Yeah.
Cool
Yeah.
stuff, yo.
Yeah. So the whole crown story and the way it summoned the fucking hell demon at the end and all of that jazz. I thought that was all fucking stupid, and I didn't like it.
Oh, El Diablo.
Yeah. Also, one like quite I think significant point of criticism. I don't know if you guys will agree, but like they kind of should have done more Shazam stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like they
they're
should have
kinda-
explained the
Yeah.
lore a bit more.
They were
wizard
just like,
stuff.
Shazam does the thing.
Because
Yeah.
you're like, like that is a clear connection. You're like, okay, this is clearly the character. It's Shazam thing, but they could have explained a lot more about the lore and the magic of that.
They were just like, the wizards did it.
Yeah.
We just want to watch dumb shit, bro.
Also, by the way, one other thing we were pointing out when we were watching it, the fucking thing they used to power the technology, that's just vibranium, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's fucking vibranium.
The whole country is Wakanda because they keep mining over there for whatever thingy is there.
Yeah.
So it's vibranium. But except they're colonized because they're not as smart as Wakanda.
I'm just curious now. In comic terms, Eternium versus Vibranium. Eternium, but keep talking.
But like, yeah, especially because Black Panther movie came out before this movie,
Mhm.
so
Oh,
it'd
yeah.
have been like, yeah, that's the sort of thing you could look for trends and that. Yeah. There aren't like that many spoilers of this movie, to be honest. Oh, Dr. Fate dies. So that was like, kind of fucking stupid. Like, he introduces a character, he's kind of interesting, but then he gets killed off,
Yes.
even though we could have explored it. So they're probably, I assume what they're going to do is make a prequel movie, but like,
They should have done the prequel movie before.
I don't, yeah. I don't,
Dr.
there's
Fate
no
when
point
he
in doing
was
a
so
prequel
young.
movie if he dies, right? Like, if he lived, they could have just made a spin off or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing much, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, also, I liked Adam Smasher as like just like a dude being there and making some jokes. I thought he was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the one thing I'll say, like all of the cast seem like they're having an absolute blast, which is always a good sign. Unlike certain movies, Justice League, Joss Whedon.
Also, I found that Eternium debuted in 1998, which is very recent. Vibranium was
Yeah.
1966 for comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when the Asian financial crisis happened.
Specific.
Very, very cool reference there, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe
maybe
this is a metaphor for the Asian financial crisis.
see maybe what's that place? What's the name place called? Kandak.
Conduct.
Kandak was hit by the Asian financial crisis. You know,
Damn, you've been struck by an Asian financial crisis.
Ow! Or
Yeah.
as I should say, how do you say that in like a Asian accent? Like,
No. Yeah.
It's not racist. It's fine.
Hiya.
From the race. Yes,
Alright,
I am Asian. I
yeah.
am the Asian.
You're just
Confirmed.
Asia, dude.
I am
It's
the
the body of a
Asian.
person.
I am the race.
Yeah. I also like the way,
Superior race.
yeah, like the thing with the magic in this movie doesn't actually make that a lot of sense with the way they do he's like, it's still like The Rock and he just turns into a more muscly The Rock.
Oh yeah,
Whereas like in Shazam, it's like kid turns into adult.
to man.
So like, I don't really know
Well,
how the
to
magic
be
is.
fair, it was from the kid, his kid, who was a kid. Then he turned to man.
Oh right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
So-
he gave it to Rock, and he was man, so he just became bigger man.
Well, yeah, that's a little bit weird. Oh no.
But it still
yeah.
actually doesn't make sense in the way, like, you can't explain why that happens.
The way in my head that the logic didn't work out was that his for some reason his Shazam figure looked like a muscly version of his dad, but then I realized no, he had a completely different look.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, also, I thought it was very funny that the moment after the boy gave it to the dad, he got shot.
Oh yeah,
Because we all laughed at that. So, that was just like one of those funny.
You laughed at a kid getting shot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
it's
You
very
notice a trend
unexpected.
in us
you
laughing
know?
at kids getting injured when we talk about Halloween.
Ah yeah,
Mm,
stick around
yeah,
for that.
stick
Stick around for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slow motion shots. Any specific funny ones in your head?
Not immediately. Oh, I thought a lot of the kills were nice at times.
Hmm.
Some of them felt like a bit more grown up because, fun fact, this movie was going to be rated R, but then had to get dialed back a bit, which is like
Sad.
very typical for everything nowadays. But
They could have said the F word, but they didn't.
well, they're entitled to one F bomb actually.
No, they didn't take that
They didn't
opportunity,
take that
man.
opportunity.
Nah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. They overused slow motion on a cyclone.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, we get it. She can move fast because she controls wind. We don't need to watch the slow motion of her whooshing around, even if the colors look nice.
Yeah.
We got it the first time. We don't need it literally every single time after that.
Yeah. The same as Black Adam Bullet Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there?
What do you guys think about the kid and the mom?
I was thinking of that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the kid was going to be Black Adam if they did a Shazam thing,
Oh yeah.
but that's the only reason I would have cared. But other than that, no. Like, 'cause it's the sort of thing of like, it's the fucking monster movie effect where you've got like the monsters and then the humans, like that sort of thing. It's like the the fucking Godzilla vs Kong type effect.
Yeah.
They're like the Millie Bobby Brown of the movie. Little reference to an earlier review we did, if anyone remembers that.
Millie Bobby.
But yeah, so I didn't particularly like them.
Yeah, they were.
Also,
they
the kid
weren't
was
very
like a
impactful.
self-insert viewer because
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like the brother guy is not utilized as well as a funny guy.
Oh, the
Yeah.
guy gets shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The electrician. Who
Could have
fights
had
with
more
electricity.
funnies.
Yeah,
Just a good gag.
yeah, he was one of the funnier characters.
Yeah.
Or his line delivery wasn't that bad, but like, yeah, I mean, his lines weren't that bad. But yeah.
Good family.
Any other spoilers you guys want to touch on before we give our final verdicts?
Guess not.
All right, take it away, Dio.
Yo, you like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson? Do you like
Son of John.
Black Adam? Do you like Shazam?
Mm.
Well,
Well,
all
you're
of
not
these
getting
things.
Shazam, bitch.
No.
Do you like the word Shazam?
If you like Shazam, too fucking bad.
Too bad, bro.
Yeah, you're not getting Shazam.
Yeah.
If you like one of those things, maybe watch this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like Doctor Strange, then I watch this. I give it a
If you like Marvel, watch this
If
movie.
you want like a rip-off of every other superhero movie,
oh yeah.
but it's kind of fun,
I'd give it a.
If Marvel and DC weren't mutually exclusive to you, watch this movie.
If you're in a polygamous relationship with Marvel and DC,
Sorry,
if you like polygamy, it's a top-notch choice. I'd give it a 5.5 for entertainment.
Yeah.
sake.
Huh.
what about
For
you, Simon?
entertainment's sake. See, I was on the lines of if I gave a score, I'm balancing this isn't a great movie with I just had fun while watching it. So
It's your personal take, man.
I would just
Yeah.
I'm tempted to just give it an 8.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can just like do some strategic point manipulation.
Well, I'm just gonna speak my truth, dude.
Mm.
It's your truth.
I think I liked it a little bit more than Dio. I think about a 6.
Oh, bang.
Honestly.
Yeah, so that comes to
Or 7.5. 7 point.
no 6 point something.
True that.
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah,
That sounds about right. 6.5.
Hey.
No idea if the math works
yeah,
out,
but
but
something
who
like
cares?
that. Ooh,
Something
yeah.
like that. We'll just go with that. 6.9
hey.
if we want to really like it.
Sure. Well, I think it
Nah.
actually is closer to 6.9 if the math.
No, it would be 6.5 or something.
Okay, that was Black Adam. Alright.
From
And that
Yeah.
was our clip from the podcast for our review of these big Through the Lens sections. Like and subscribe if you liked it. Support us on Spotify.
yeah, guys, we need the support.
We need the support. I need mental support.